Hey viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Cancerians and it's for the month of June, a little bit over 2026. My dear Cancer, this is a general reading, meaning every area of your life, not one specific area, everything you need to know from all different areas of your life. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I hope it helps you, support you, seeing what's coming, knowing what's happening, what's hidden, and information to give you the strength and the power to move forward. Wow, the first message has just come out. Playfulness, fun, enjoyment. Wow, healing. You do need to take time out. And I feel like there are changes. A lot of changes that are coming. You've got butterflies in both. It's amazing. And it shows that it's time for you to play. All the uncertainty disappears. All the sadness disappears. You are going to be set free from something that's been confining you and overwhelming you, and making you feel uncertain about your future, and you don't know where you stand. This is all changing. There is freedom and there's healing on its way to you. So that is great news. And the next message is something you've been thinking about, something that you're questioning, wondering what happens, what's the outcome. I'll take two messages for every. There's the first one for every Cancer, and then there's the second one. So the first one says there is abundance. It's the abundance, I feel like it's the change that's bringing forward a release from something that was uncertain. You are destined for abundance. The abundance is the main source of your happiness, the abundance that's coming. And it's going to resolve your uncertainties and also bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of healing, a lot of change, and a lot of playfulness and fun. So the answer is abundance. So whatever you're questioning, money coming down, have a look at this, money coming down on top of you. That's also showing abundance, and it's also connected to an opportunity. So there is an opportunity that will bring you a lot of happiness and a lot to be in gratitude for. Pouring into your life, a lot of blessings coming with this abundance. So that is great news. Now the next message for every Cancer, what I'm going to do is, oh, there they are. Wow. I was just thinking of what to do. I was going to say I'll cut once and that, and they made it easy for me. Right, there is a chapter ending. A chapter that was overwhelming is coming to an absolute ending. This is where a large sum of money could be coming, because with the world, large sums of money are possible, and elevation, your status, your wealth, you are in a high level of status. Also, we've got the Hierophant, which is connected to Taurus, and Taurus is all about a lot of money. Change is coming, and you are going to be quite comfortable financially. A lot of money is coming to take you to the next level, and you are going to be committing to doing better. The change is going to give you commitment, and you are going to become stronger and more powerful. And then finally, we've got the sun, and the sun is going to be shining in your path, giving you a lot of healing. A lot of abundance comes with the sun, an abundant life, someone wonderful entering your life and changing your life. So that is wonderful with the sun. I love that for you. Now, moving on to the next level, which is two messages from another deck to see what else for you, my dear Cancer. What else is happening in your life? Oh, okay, so we got one, and I'm going to take one more. You are facing a lot of obstacles, it looks like to me, and a lot of changes are going to be on their way to you. A lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges and obstacles that you're facing right now. Things are going to change and improve, and you are going to be free from that. Absolutely free. And what's causing the freedom? The Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is about a lot of money, drastically. A major rise in your money that is going to give you the resolution to all these challenges. It will wipe out all these challenges, and all your concern will be how to plan this money, where to put this money, how to invest it. Something big is coming your way, and it's going to give you the greatest freedom. So the challenges are going to be over, and I love that for you, because it looks to me like you've been going through a lot, and now this is going to come to an end. And having the sun and this card and this one, all of these messages on top of abundance, it just shows that things are going to be just incredible. Just these two together. I'll just put my glasses so you can see what I mean. Just these two together are magnificent to show that you are going to have a life of abundance. You are destined for a life of abundance. An amazing life is about to your life is changing to an amazing lifestyle. So that's incredible. abundance, and the sun. Doesn't get any better. All right, moving on to the next level, which is the tea leaves. Let's have a look at the tea leaves and see what they want to tell you, what messages are for all Cancerians. Okay, there's the archway, there's the mice. Okay, maybe, oh no, that's too many. Just one more perhaps. And there it is, the other one. This one wants to come out. I'll take it. Okay, marriage. Wow. Marriage was pushing itself to come out. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe some of you are getting married or preparing for marriage, but let's have a look. The mice is the only one that I don't like. Usually mice is connected to ill health and problems, issues, and illnesses. So that's the only one that I don't like. And according to me, that's what the mice is. The mice is about illnesses, issues with things going wrong in your body, in your life, not being happy, things falling apart, like the challenges we have here that could be affecting your health. But according to the tea leaf, it says discord among friends and families. And that can be also discord. Yes, so there's that one. But marriage is the best one because it looks like there is going to be something wonderful. It could be marriage, it could be a deal made, it could be a contract, it could be a partnership together, but it is about a union, a wonderful union, and marriage. Could be going to meeting someone at a wedding, preparing for marriage, that's for sure, another one. There could be a new marriage for you. The throne is about position of authority, having a position of authority, being offered a position of being finally in control of your life and being empowered. The target shows that you are on target. Everything you're doing is right. You are, no matter how challenging it may be, but you are at the right place doing what you have to do, and you will overcome it very soon. You could be meeting someone, a goal-oriented person. You could be getting married to a goal-oriented person. That's also that one there. I'll just put these maybe over here. I'll put the marriage right on top. Right, okay. And then we've got the archway, which is all about possibilities and a new path opening up for you, bringing you a lot of opportunities. Yes, opportunities, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. New doorways could be opening up for you. An archway is literally one particular door that opens up that brings you a lot of brightness and a lot of happiness, like the playfulness that we have here. So that's great news. Now, 2 messages from another deck to see what else is there before I clarify for every Cancer. Okay, one is sticking out. The air energy was sticking out. It looks like something is developing that you don't see behind the scene. There's something developing for you, something really wonderful with the air energy. And something to do with communication and your curiosity about something. There is something happening without a doubt. There could be an alert, gathering information for something, to get yourself out of something. So this is really interesting. It could be connected to air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So I'll just move these a little bit here and put this one right there. And then we've got Aries, and Aries is all about power. Just like we have the throne, that's what Aries is all about. They're connected to the throne, to power and glory. And it could be also someone new entering your life who could have Aries in them, fire energy. You could be marrying someone that has fire energy. Fire energy is part of your twin flame soulmate. So a fire energy that has earth in them, like Taurus, we have Taurus earth energy here, that would mean that's your soulmate. Aries, Taurus is your soulmate because it's fire and earth. If you get fire, if you meet fire energy, and they've got, say for example, water in them, your water energy, that becomes your twin flame. But fire with earth is your soulmate, which we are going to find out at the end of the reading. Let's see who the Taurus is, the earth energy, and who's the fire energy, Aries. I mean, we know Aries. Let's see if Aries is for the majority, or there could be another fire energy that's for the majority. Okay, empowerment to the highest level, leadership position. You could be put in a position where it's going to be so comfortable, and it's happening very soon. I would say within 4 weeks to 4 months. Happening for you, a lot of power, and possibly an offer you can't refuse. A wonderful offer is on its way to you. Oh, we can't see that at all, so I might put it here. Okay, we'll put the Aries there. All right, now moving on to the clarifications, and we're going to start with this money that's coming in all of a sudden, a major rise in your money. Where is it coming from? Okay, it's coming from the first thing, where you're setting boundaries and saying no to certain things, putting your foot down and saying no, enough is enough. Okay, and fighting for your rights, the truth of the money. Okay, there is someone of air energy that is going to be very helpful. Someone's going to be supportive. And I feel like you have been having sleepless nights. Your health is at stake. You are going through a lot of pain. There is an air energy here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, that might be able to help you maybe. Or maybe this person is someone close to you that's realizing that you're going through this heartache and they want to support you. Or you could be fighting a battle. Let's see the last one. Yes, it's all this. You see this, Seven of Pentacles? That was the next card. It's exactly this card here. The Seven of Pentacles is this, where you, no, sorry, this is the Six of Pentacles, where you're becoming so, this is where money comes drastically and you've got to be patient in investing it. And this is when you start being so comfortable and you start doing charities for others. So it looks like your fight is going to bring you a big win. There is going to be a win coming your way. There's going to be a great victory and a great new beginning. So trust in that. It's going to happen for you. That's wonderful. And the money is going to give you a lot of power and a lot of glory, that you're able to do things major with it. So that's beautiful too. Now moving on to the challenges and see what the challenges are all about. It says the challenges could be, I'll just take one more. Dealing with someone of air and fire energy. Fire energy here, very strong. Someone very supportive, a fire energy connected to an air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, fire, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, either one. These two people are maybe going to help you with the challenges that you are going through. I also feel like there is something new arriving in your life, and I think this new is a fire energy. Someone, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, one of them could be Aries, that might get you out of, help you out of these challenges, be the supporting person somehow, maybe a job or something that you're able to take action you were not able to take before. Because even here, you're fighting for your rights that you were not able before. I feel like there could be someone that's got Aries here that is going to help you move forward in a big fight and win this. And you're finally resting from a karmic situation. The Four of Swords shows that you won a battle and it's over. You have won and it's over. It's absolutely finished. So that is great news. All the stress, all the depression that you were going through is going to be healed with what's coming. So that is truly magnificent. Now moving on to the next level, which is the Sun. How will the Sun, and look at this card just jumped out. I was looking at the Sun, and the Sun shows that there's going to be a lot of rewards and a great victory. Applause, recognition, fame for a job well done. Something you're doing so incredible that you're getting applause for. Now, moving on to the actual world to see what is this chapter that's ending. And you are being elevated. What is that all about? Which chapter? You are resting from a big major battle, and your hard work is going to pay off very soon. You've just got to pay attention so that when there is something happening and there's the fire energy entering your life. I think it's Aries without a doubt. I feel like an Aries is going to impact your life on a grand scale. Remember that. Aries is a fire energy, and this is a fire energy that's coming in and helping you, supporting you in some way. And it could be someone that you're marrying into, because there's marriage. They might have strong Aries in them if they're not born under the Sun sign. There is a contract that you need to pay attention, so there won't be problems. When you're planning to invest the money, you've got to be patient, find out all the information, check out everything so that there won't be miscalculations and missignatures. You won't sign something that you might have missed a small clause. Very important when there's a lot of money, but you are resting from a karmic situation without a doubt. A karmic chapter, a big battle is over. This challenge is coming to an end. Someone of fire energy is going to be very supportive, extremely supportive. So that is great news. And that's the chapter that's ending, the one that's horrific and overwhelming. Let's have a look at the earth energy, Taurus, and the Hierophant. This is all about changes. This is about committing to doing better, committing to something new in your life. And it is about committing to marriage. Right, something ends. I'll take one more. Something ends, a great new beginning, and there's that fire energy again, someone of fire energy. But you are going to be living a life of wealth and luxury. Believe it or not, you might not see it now because you might be in a very harsh situation, but things are improving big time. You're becoming abundant, just like it says here. There is an ending to something that was horrific, overwhelming, and challenging. It's ending. A great new beginning of prosperity. It's on its way to you, just like it says here, where it says that abundance is on its way, where it shows that you're living a life of abundance, and it shows that a great new beginning is imminent and taking place very soon. That's going to give you a lot of happiness and a lot to be grateful for. So that's that. Now moving on to the next level, I did notice that I've forgotten one thing, which is this one here. 2 messages from this deck. Okay, we've got the feather, and believe it or not, the feather is about abundance. Okay, I'm just putting these away. We've got the feather, and we've got the gears, putting plans in motion. This is the feather, which shows all about abundance. That's what the feather is. So as I was saying, my dear viewers, before a sneeze came on, abundance, easy money, divine intervention in your life right now. There'll be light work in your career. You don't have to do much. There's going to be so much that you'll be thinking about. A lot of money is coming. And that's what that big amount of money, the 7 of Pentacles, which I don't have the picture to show. But we can show you the 6 of Pentacles, because that could be also another way of you seeing. Even that is gone. The rewards and the 6 of Pentacles. Here we go. A lot of money, because the 7 of Pentacles is a major rise in your money, a drastic rise. And then it's about planning how to invest. And then you are investing, putting plans into motion also is another one. Money flow, doing well, putting plans into motion, building your career for some of you. And for others, just taking time off and enjoying, traveling. There's travel, there's not wanting to decide, not ready to decide. There's a lot of abundance and wealth coming your way, without a doubt. Without any doubt, it's coming on a grand scale. On top of this, we've got the 7 of the drastic rise in your money, abundance, taking you to the next level. We've got abundance in this section here. That was an answer to your question, something that you were pondering about, so that you are destined for a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance. And the sun shining in your life is also bringing you abundance in every way. So you are going to be quite comfortable, quite wealthy, and planning to take travels, taking time off, not working, thinking of doing your own thing, maybe your own business, or not even thinking of working. So there might be so many changes that this money is doing and bringing into your life. Not to mention the marriage and the fire energy that's entering your life. All of that is impacting you on a grand scale. But ultimately, you need to know you are destined to live a life of wealth and luxury without any financial issues. In fact, you'll be so powerful, you'll be helping those who have got financial issues. That's for sure. So you are going to be in power, without a doubt, absolute power, and abundance is coming to you, but you are going to be in position of power. That's what the throne is all about. When you're a king or an emperor sitting on a throne, there is no issues for money. And that's what a throne is all about. That is part of your comfort and your wealth that's coming, okay? And so is everything else here. With the feather, easy money. So abundance, easy money, divine intervention in your money now. So God, the heavens are going to intervene, especially if you're having issues. And it seems like there are a lot of issues. Somebody's intervening and you are going to be saved, without a doubt. And I feel like it could be someone Aries or even Taurus, possibly. Okay, so now you know where you're at and what's happening. So we're moving on to the next level, which is this section here, to see what else is there for you. Okay, so there's 3 of them. Okay, so you might be having some financial issues, or maybe finances and your career was standing in the way of your relationships, but it looks to me that's coming to an end. Financial issues, yes, and career, they were an issue factor, a main factor in your love life, causing problems right now. So maybe you're not able to see enough of each other, but there are red flags, and the red flags are for you to pay attention to. They're cautioning you to be very cautious. Maybe through this you're going to learn something or discover something in the process. I also feel like true love is coming. Romance of a lifetime. True love and the romance of a lifetime. You're destined to meet someone wonderful, someone incredibly amazing. And that's why marriage is here. So there is someone incredible that you're meeting. And I feel like that person is a fire energy. They have strong fire in them and they are going to be very supportive. But you are destined for an amazing, a blessed marriage, a blessed love. That's for sure. Something magnificent. Something that comes once in a lifetime. And it leads to marriage and happy ever after, or forever, let's say. Okay, so that is great. Wonderful to know. The next factor is anything from somebody's heart, your heart, someone else's heart, anything that's been said, mentioned. Important for you to know, my dear Cancer. Let's have a look. important factors that you have been thinking maybe and not sharing. And there's another one. There's so many of them. Okay. Let's see what's going on. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. It says, I'm thinking about reaching out. I'm thinking about reaching out. That's 1. And then it says, I'm not emotionally available right now. I'm not emotionally available right now. Somebody's not ready. Maybe that's the paying attention to the red flags is all about. There's a situation. It says, I look at your pictures on my phone. I look at your pictures on my phone. Somebody's really missing you. You deserve more than I can give you. You deserve more than I can give you. And then it says, your intelligence is so hot. Your intelligence is so hot. So maybe this true love is going to be someone that thinks that your intelligence is so hot and the connection is just going to grow from there. Now, my dear Cancer, I'm going to go through the star signs and ultimately refine them to tell you at the end who is coming in your life, which fire energy. For the majority of you, who you're supposed to meet. Is it a soulmate? Is it a twin flame? Or it could be something karmic. Let's have a look at the truth. So far, it won't be karmic because we've got positive here, true love. That's going to be everlasting or happy ever after kind of a situation. Why isn't this coming out there? I just want you to read it so you see here. There it is. It's a romance of a lifetime. And then we've got marriage, of course. So it's not going to be something karmic. You might be already in a karmic situation where there's red flags and it's going to come to an end because there's a new chapter starting and something is ending. I think what's ending is connected to Scorpio because I did the death card is connected to Scorpio. I didn't mention that. So we're going to find out. I'll just be shuffling and taking out a lot of signs and at the end put it all together for you. So the truth for every Cancerian. Remember, your soulmate is earth and fire. Okay, so we got fire Aries here, and there's Aries, the first one that has come up. Mars is the ruler of Aries, right? I'll just show you. Mars, the ruler of Aries, and we had Aries here. So the fire energy, first off, it's here, there. And then we're Scorpio, Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio. Many of you are putting an end maybe to a Scorpio relationship. Could be an ending. All the red flags could be. Something like that. Let's keep going. We'll find out everything at the end. Okay, we got Gemini, air energy. That doesn't go well with you. Air doesn't go well with water. And then we got Earth, which is your second. It's actually your foundation. It's number 1. Okay, so we got Earth, Capricorn, and Aries. This is a soulmate, just so you know. There and without any doubt. Capricorn, Aries, soulmate. Okay? So then we'll find out more. But the more it is, the majority of you will be dealing with that. But I see Aries controlling the fire energy. Okay. So we got Leo now. Also, I'll put this one underneath this Leo. And we've got the moon, which is the ruler of Cancer. Yourself, my dear Cancer. Your ruler. And then we've got Capricorn, soulmate. Wow. Or twin flame. If it comes with water, if you meet a Capricorn that's got Cancer in them, or Scorpio, or Pisces, that's a twin flame. If you put the Capricorn with Aries, it becomes a soulmate, or with even Leo, or even with Sagittarius. Any fire energy goes with Capricorn, it's your soulmate. Just so you know, okay? I would have loved to years ago have someone tell me this. It would have been amazing. Years and years ago when I didn't follow this up that much, the soulmates and all that. I love hearing it. I love it myself, and I love sharing that with you. And I think some of you really like this. Some of you are probably fed up seeing it over and over. Uranus, Aquarius is all over the place. So it shows that there are some of you who are dealing with someone that might be Aquarius in them. There might be water energy, water with Aquarius. So it's sort of like you'd think it's a misleading twin flame because air doesn't go. So if you are with a water energy, you'd think everything should be perfect, but there could be something constantly disrupting everything. That's the air disrupting your calmness. The truth. We got Gemini here, which is again air energy, and we got Neptune, Pisces. So this just gave me a clue. There could be a Gemini, right? A Gemini dealing with a Pisces. Or you could be dealing with someone that is Pisces that's got air in them, Aquarius or Gemini. And that would be the disruption I'm talking about. Okay, so Neptune is water. It goes right here. Pisces. Now the next one for all Cancer. Let's keep going. We got Aries. There's Aries again. I like that. There's 3 Aries now. There's Cancer. Goes here. Okay, so there might be someone that's got Cancer in them. You might be dealing also. That's possible. Let's keep going. We got Aries and Sagittarius, both fire. Aries is increasing in number, as you can see. So Aries still ruling in the fire energy. And I was right. Now I know that Aries is the person that's coming in your life without a doubt. That's why we had the page of fire, page of wands. Okay, we got Virgo and we got Scorpio. Let's keep going. This one is trying to come out, which is wonderful. Capricorn. Okay, let's keep going. And we've got Aries again and Jupiter, Sagittarius. So Aries is, again, I keep saying it over and over. Now I'm certain that a twin flame or a soulmate, this love, this incredible love we talked about, or even an incredible business partner, somebody that comes and partners with you in a business or something, is going to be Aries for sure. Okay, did I take something out? Yeah, yes. Okay, we got Pisces and we got Scorpio. There's a lot of water energy. The truth for every Capricorn. And we got Libra. Air energy goes here. A few more shuffles and it'll be all good. We'll be able to put it together. We got Mercury and we've got the Moon. Now Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. So I'm going to take the Geminis here. Yes, the Geminis will go over here because we've got Mercury. So that becomes Virgo, Gemini. Okay, so we got Leo and again Aries. Mars, the ruler of Aries. And we got Leo. Fire energy. You really need the fire to keep you really warm and add so much flavor into your life. Look at that, Aries. Controlling all the way. So I love that for you. I really love the fact that an Aries is coming in your life because you really deserve it. This person is going to make an impact in your life on a grand scale. And there's Taurus again, and it comes with Venus. There's Taurus here, and we got Taurus and Venus. That means it's a Taurus Libra. So we take the Libras from this pile, the air energy, and we're left only with Aquarius. That always happens. They end up being here because of the Mercury and the Venus. And we got Leo. Leo is very strong too, but Aries is the highest level. Let's keep going. And we've got Cancer and Virgo. So we put the water here. It's a Virgo Gemini with air. Libra now goes here. Aquarius here. One more shuffle. No, 2 more shuffles. And then it'll be over. Virgo again, and the Sun again, and one more last shuffle. This is it, the last one. The truth for every Cancer. And we've got Earth and Pisces. Pisces and Earth. So let's now go through everything together. We're going to start with number 1, which is the Earth energy. Earth being in number 1. So I'm going to go through dividing them. We've got Capricorn. We got Virgo, Gemini. Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, of course, Virgo, Gemini. Virgo, Gemini is a lot. Oh, wow, Capricorn is a lot too. It's not bad, actually. We've got 5 Capricorn. Look at this. There's 5 Capricorn, which is pure Earth, which is your number 1 soulmate with fire, with Aries, or Sagittarius or Leo, with fire. And it's also your twin flame. It is your priority in life to have groundness, to have foundation, to have sovereignty, to be able to grow and expand. It is Earth. That's what you need. Capricorn being number 1. And then you've got the other one, Earth energies. But these Earth energies are not going to be so wonderful for you. They're just maybe situations where you will learn from karma, learning from each other. So we've got, why I say that, because it's Earth with air. And is a lot in it. Okay, so Venus, because of Venus, everything, the Taurus that you will be meeting, there's 2 Taurus. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of these. I'll see who's more and see the Gemini. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for the majority of you, this is leading. There's 7 of them. Virgo, Gemini. Very strong Earth and Earth. Actually, they might be born somebody under the sun sign of Virgo. They have a lot of Gemini in them. So it's a Virgo Gemini. It's not a Virgo on its own. It's not a Gemini on its own. If you're dealing with any one of these, they are combined Virgo Gemini, which means you will have steadiness with the Earth, but then the air keeps disrupting them and disrupting you. It doesn't make it last. So it's not going to be that marriage or then that perfect, unless it is a karmic situation. A lot of us in this world, we start with a karmic situation and then slowly move into twin flame. So that is the Earth energy. But if it's pure Earth like Capricorn, it is a soulmate. It is 100% twin flame. Okay, with fire. With fire is a soulmate. With water, it is a twin flame. The second one for the majority is Taurus, Libra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So Taurus is there too. Now you know the Earth energy, who they are. Okay, now we come to the fire, which is the person that's entering your life now is someone very strong, and they are Aries. Just remember that. What's coming is Aries. And don't look at the picture. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. The energy of Aries, it could be any gender. Okay, that's the most important. Let's see how many Aries you've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Leo, Leo, Leo. For Leo, you got 2 Sagittarius, right? But the majority of you are going to be dealing with Aries without a doubt. There's 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. 7 Aries. 7. Remember that. And if we had the Emperor, it would have been 8, but it's winning all the way, so there's no need to go further. Aries is the one that's coming in your life without a doubt. And that's the reason I love doing this. Just knowing that it must be thrilling. You will be thrilled to know that Aries is on its way to your life. Now, let's go with the water energy. We got to know all the fire. I think Cancer might be leading, but I could be wrong. Let's just see. Cancer. We got Pluto, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. And okay, so we got 3 Scorpios for the water energy. And the death card, that makes it 4. We got 4 Pisces, so 4, 4, and there is 4 Cancer. So they're all 4. That means the majority of you, there's not one that's more than the other. All of you are dealing with some water energy, without a doubt, with someone that's got water energy in them. And water energy goes well with you as long as there's no air involved. Then there is air. There is your number 1 karma, Aquarius. Aquarius can be part of your family, can be part of a friendship. You might be, they're wonderful people to have as friends. They're incredible. But the thing is about them, they don't go well with water. It just causes turbulence. So you're not in a peaceful relationship when you are with air energy. But in friendship, you do well because there isn't a live-in situation where you have to compromise about everything. So there is Aquarius in someone that you might be seeing. Maybe the person that you're seeing or dealing with that might have water energy in them. There might be a Scorpio with Aquarius. There might be a Pisces or a Cancer like you, but with Aquarius. And that's where the turbulence is. That is explained. Now you have a fair idea of what's happening. I hope you enjoyed the reading. This is the end of it. Please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you a lot of love and light. Namaste.